I would still continue to coach until I couldn't. I'm really involved in lacrosse and in sports, and I find that something I'm very passionate about. I would keep doing that. My name is Will Farrow. I work in the Oleander Drive office, and I'm a client advisor here at Wells Insurance. Originally, I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina. I graduated from NC State with a degree in sport management. I was on track academically to go to physical therapy school, and then I saw how much more debt that would put me in and decided against it. So before I got to Wells, I was in commercial insurance sales with McGriff in Raleigh, and before that I was with Truist Bank as a banker. My wife and I have always dreamed of moving to the Wilmington area, so I applied over the summer, had some conversations with Jared and Christy, started about a year ago. The biggest thing with Wells is it's very family-oriented, very caring about you as a person as well as what you're doing with your work. Best lesson I've learned in life so far is definitely to, you don't have to be perfect, you just have to try your best. When SunTrust and BB&T became Truist, the first time, my branch was sold to First Horizon. So one day I came in and I was no longer working for SunTrust. That was a difficult week when we switched over. I coached for UNCW Lacrosse, and we did a camp, and I was the camp director for elementary, middle school age kids for 3 days over the weekend, and I thought it was very successful. Obviously pulled in some money for the college team, but I mean it helped the kids out and grow exposure to the game. So I actually worked construction when I was like 14, putting metal studs in walls, shifting things around, building new ceilings, stuff like that, odds and ends. I don't know if I've ever had any weird jobs, but while I was at NC State, I worked in the McKimmon Center. What we did was we would break down and set up tables and chairs before events and convocation and stuff like that. And I guess it was a little weird. Seeing behind the scenes of something on a college campus was kind of cool. When I'm not working, I exercise. I probably run 20, 25 miles a week. Go to the beach with my wife a lot. We like to look for shark's teeth. Anything outside, really. So I do coach with the university at UNCW, which technically is a nonprofit because they're club, student run, student funded. But I also work with TYLA, Topsail Youth Lacrosse Organization. And so I help out with that in the middle school age range as well. I would like to visit every college football stadium. The big ones, Texas, Ohio State, Alabama, Clemson, stuff like that. I think my biggest strength is my leadership. It helps with getting everyday work done, but also just working with clients, guiding them through whatever it is that they need. My biggest weakness is definitely my perfectionism. Sometimes I have to get everything down to the right detail, and could cause me to have to work late hours or something like that. So that would be my biggest weakness. I'm actually reading a book currently called Vengeance. Really like that one a lot. So I'm big into fantasy football. I like the fantasy footballers. Let me know about what players are good and bad. Bob's Burgers. I'm still a child at heart. Eric Church. I think success is defined as when a leader is able to create others around them that become leaders. Best advice I've ever been given is definitely that family comes first, regardless of what it is.